No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Welcome to the Off-Label Podcast, your twice weekly dose of sanity. Well, fuck it. Your daily dose of sanity in an insane world. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to go full time with this. However, ladies and gentlemen, we really got to get into this because it looks like Shri Thanedar. If you know these committee hearings, you followed along with some of them, you know who this is. This is the legal Indian immigrant that wound up in our House of Representatives. The arguments that he makes is completely stupid. However, this motherfucker just filed articles of impeachment against Trump. And it's kind of pathetic why. We also got the Smithsonian is taking down things from the African American History Museum. You know, some things that are just like pure propaganda and not true. And they're kind of up in arms about it. It's a little weird story, but if you know with the culture of whiteness kind of thing that they had out there, yeah, it's oh my god, it's horrible. We're definitely going to get into that. But we have left-wing DA forcing prosecutors to consider racial identity in plea deals. We definitely have to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because is this affirmative action and lawfare? We got a lot more we need to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, but ain't nothing happening until I do this.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
The right to organize unions. For redress agreements, we're going to defend the right to assemble. We know with Dr. King that the greatness of America is the right to protest for what is right against lawbreakers who take office. And that's where we are today. I'll leave you with my friends with the words of the great Marylander Frederick Douglass.
Jamie, why did you lose the popular vote? Why did you lose every single swing state? Why did you lose? Get off me. Jamie, look at this. Why did let me talk? Let me talk. Let me talk. It's not fake. Look at this. 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 They're assaulting me, you motherfucker. Why'd you leave? Can I get my phone? No. Back up. Okay, back up.
The party of love.
Yeah.
The party of love. The party of they're oh god, dude.
You know who
They
that
are
was,
so-
don't you?
Yeah, it was Jack Posobiec.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Jack Posobiec. Yeah, he lost every swing state.
Yep.
It's the party of love. It's the party of everyone's a good person. No, you're not.
It's the party
You're the
punch you
party
in the
of-
face if you speak out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the party of you're deranged. You're fucking deranged. You have problems. And nobody likes you. Ugh.
By the way,
It's-
ladies and gentlemen, I do have to
Hi.
I apologize for the screw up on the intro. I totally spaced out actually thinking about how I was going to word all that. So that just came off the top of my head, and it is alarmingly bad. I apologize.
What up, Muffin? What up, Carolyn? What up, Rhonda?
Yep.
What up, Lauren?
Laurel Sharp's in the house with us. Lauren Wimber.
What up, Warren? Lauren. Yeah. It's oh god. They oh dude, it's so angering. It's so angering that they call themselves the party of love. They call themselves the party of acceptance. But yet, once you go against it, it's no longer that.
Oh, hell no.
Ugh.
I mean, they can't let anybody know what's actually really going on, because if they did, nobody would actually vote for them in any real way.
Well, it's not that they can't let anybody know. People know they're not that party, but they preach acceptance and love,
Right.
and they're not.
Oh, hell no. they're not.
And then people come to the conservative party, quote unquote, the conservative party, because I don't consider myself a conservative. I'm an independent.
I'm a 90s fucking
I'm an
Democrat.
independent. I'm an independent. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But I'm an independent, and they would call me like they called Tim Pool a conservative. Like,
Right.
bro, you have no idea. Tim Pool's not even a 1% conservative. You guys are fucking stupid. You're as stupid as I call everybody as stupid. You're as stupid because you think that you're smarter than everybody else, and you're not. You're not smarter than everybody else. Hi everybody. Welcome. Hi.
What
It's
was that
Tuesday.
fucking accent? Because that was
Puerto
not
Rican.
No,
I'm Puerto Rican. It says stupid. You are, as my grandmother would
that
say.
was like some
my-
bad. That sounded like when you did it the
My-
first time.
my
It sounded like
grandmother
a
would
Jamaican trying to do a Mexican accent.
My
just
grandmother
like-
would say, you're stupid. Stupid. You're not stupid. You're
Okay,
stupid.
coming from an older woman, I can understand that, but the way you did it, you just sounded like you were a Jamaican trying to do a Puerto Rican. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Just go to Jennifer's fucking go save me. Shut up. You're as stupid. My grandmother would tell me, you're as stupid. You're not stupid because you're not a stupid person.
You are
You're
the
as
stupid.
You are the stupid person for being fucking stupid.
All right.
Because you think you're smarter than everybody else. You think you're smarter than everybody else, so you're as stupid.
Right.
You're not stupid. You're as stupid.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, if you get the chance, please help out a fellow watcher in need here. Yeah. Jennifer's trying to get a new house put on the lot, get everything she needs to get the utilities and everything put into the house so she can get her kid back here. If you could, please help her out. The link is in the pinned comment above here. Anything can help. We just want to get the kids back to her as soon as we possibly can, ladies and gentlemen.
Amanda said, because you're being stupid. Need to clear up.
I just wanted to throw in the because he sounded Mexican.
No, my grandmother used to call me stupid. She used to call me stupid, but when I was being like stupid,
right.
like stupidly, when I was being stupidly, she would call me as stupid. You're being as stupid because that's what I was being. I was being the stupid. But yeah, no. Make sure you go to Jennifer Connelly's link. $1 helps her as much as you can. Please. She is one of our loyal subscribers. And she needs it. Even if a dollar a day. If you give her $1 today, $1 tomorrow, please give her whatever you can. Because
fuck on a minute. How did this turn into like some fucking PETA ad or something? $1 a day will feed this.
The angel fly away from me in the arms. If you just
we're gonna get fucking hit for a copyright claim for music.
If you just pledge $1 a day to Jennifer Connelly, you will be there. You will have that fullness.
You will give
in
them
your heart.
water. You will give them electricity. You will give them sewage.
If you
that
just
sounds so fucking horrible, man.
If you could just give $1 a day to Jennifer Connelly, she can flush her toilet and not have to worry about not flushing her toilet.
You're horrible at making this shit up off the top of your head.
If you give her $1 a day, she can afford to use her stovetop for 10 minutes.
That's fucked up.
If you give her,
and you're
just
always on the side of your fucking camera.
If you give her $1 a day, you can allow her to flush her toilet twice a day in the arms of an
All right, this is getting
angel.
kind of creepy now.
Fly away with me. If you give her $1 a day. Denver with the dono.
That's all the show's gonna be, is just him saying, if you give her $1 a day, and singing "Fly Away with Me." That's it. That's a show, ladies and gentlemen.
If you give her $1 a day,
see,
she can flush her toilet twice a day.
All right, let's get to this though. We got to talk about this. All right,
if you give her $1 a day,
if you give her $1 a day, Davey will shut the fuck up. But all right, let's get into this. This right here is coming from Colin Rogg here on X. It says Democrat Rep. Shri Thanedar has introduced 7 articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump.
Bro, why does this dude look like he's a fucking whatchamacallit, a character from
He's like if
what was that
Mr.
show?
Bean was an Indian,
Yeah.
except stupid.
He looks like if Jimmy Kimmel was a fucking Indian. He looks like Jimmy Kimmel is an Indian. Like, what the fuck?
Where was that image?
And
Where was that
he
fucking
has a-
image? I think it was.
He has a stupid smile on his face. What is that? Oh my god.
Why does his face look like it's half the size that it needs to be for his head? Like his eyeball, the whole face just looks like shrunken the fuck in.
He looks like fucking, hey, Aaron.
Of course, that was an edited photo, yes, but it's kind of what I see.
He looks he looks half retarded. Go ahead, play it. Hey, Aaron. Do the fucking show. Shut up, Jennifer. I love you.
Shri Thanedar. Donald Trump has already done real damage to our democracy, but defying a unanimous 9-0 Supreme Court ruling, that has to be the final straw. It's time we impeach Donald J. Trump. The court said the wrongfully deported Kilmer Garcia must be allowed to return and receive due process. Trump ignored it. He ignored the Constitution. He ignored the very checks and balances that keep our democracy intact. This isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a dangerous, deliberate pattern. That's why today I introduced a resolution to impeach Donald J. Trump, outlining 7 articles of impeachment. Article 1. Obstruction of justice and abuse of executive power. From denying due process to unlawful deportations, Trump defied court orders.
Wait, denying due process. You got over 1,500 motherfuckers from J6 that need to fucking talk to you, sir. And so does most of the fucking country now on that shit. Denying due process. And what was it? Illegal deportations, or what was that? Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, illegal deportation
of executive power.
Abuse of executive power. Are you talking about when fucking Joe Biden said, hey, I'm going to forgive your student loans? The Supreme Court said no, and he said, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. And billions went out the fucking door.
He looks like fucking Eric Estrada. From
if
Chips,
Eric Estrada had cancer at 12.
Bro, this is a guy he's in Congress.
Yes.
This dude's in Congress?
Yes. We've heard him in these fucking hearings multiple fucking times, dude.
I can't. He looks like he's gonna fucking shift his wig, or he's gonna give his fucking wig to fucking, what's his name, Jamie Raskin. He looks like he's gonna give his wig to Jamie Raskin. Here, you take this, and then we'll be okay.
Nah, he's still got he's got better hair than Jamie Raskin. I still say Raskin put pubes on his head. But anyway.
I think Raskin took his hair. I think Raskin took the follicles from his fucking hairline and put them in his hairline. And so now Raskin now has hair.
No, he took the follicles from his hairline and he put them in his hairline. Dude, I swear to God, look at a picture of him before and then look at a picture of him now.
Bro, why does he have dead eyes? He's got doll's eyes.
Thank you. Come again.
He's got doll's eyes.
This dude's always been a clown in Congress. This is why I say he is the fall guy.
I've never seen this dude before.
I've
never seen this dude before.
Okay.
I've never seen this dude before.
Let's finish this up.
He's a weird looking dude.
We got We got a little bit more. We only made it through the first
We have 2.5 minutes left.
From denying due process to unlawful deportations, Trump defied court orders.
Did you hear that swallow, first of all? I just paused right after that, but I will say this and unpause it real quick. Defied court order. You mean a lower court fucking judge that literally thought he had the power of the only fucking people that could check the president would be the Supreme Court on a legal fucking matter? A lower court judge that just said, yeah, file this injunction. I'm just going to do my thing. He's guilty. Fuck you. We're doing it. No, you stupid son of a bitch. It's not going to ever be a goddamn thing. Okay.
Article 2, taking away Congress's power of the purse. Trump dismantled agencies and froze funds without permission from Congress. Article 3, abuse of trade powers and international aggression. He imposed damaging tariffs and threatened military invasions of our allies.
I wanted to skip 2 because we will come back to 2. It plays into another one here. Hold up. I want you to hear 3 again, ladies and gentlemen.
Article 2.
I went too far.
Agencies without
what?
That I now that you pointed it out, that fucking a swallow now is very visible.
Yep. Now, hold on. I wanted to skip 2, like I said, because it's going to play into another one. But Article 3 was what?
Permission from Congress. Article 3, abuse of trade powers and international aggression. He imposed damaging tariffs and threatened military invasions of our allies. Article 4.
What? In medical
Who the fuck did he threaten a military invasion of? Canada? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be Greenland? Because Greenland is owned by Denmark?
Did I send
none of that was ever going to happen?
Did I send this to you, or did you pull this up?
This was you.
I didn't listen to it at all. I heard the first like 5 seconds of it, and I was like, "This is gonna be good."
I knew this was coming, but the moment you fucking hit it, I was like, "It's already out there. We can touch on it." But yeah, that was you. I'm going to read you what our conversation went. Hold on. I'm going to read what our conversation on this went. Okay? In our little Telegram we send shit to. He posts this fucking link and then responds, "This fucking corner store owner can go fuck himself." And I said, "Thank you, come again." Then this motherfucker says, "Burnt marshmallow fag."
Listen, you guys really don't want to understand our conversations, because our conversations are so fucking bad.
I just read that and hit the laugh emoji and just put my phone down, and I was like, God damn.
Read it again. Read it again.
Burnt marshmallow fag. I just hit that laughing emoji. I just turned off my screen, put it down, and I was like, God damn. That was pretty fucking good. Anyway, let's get back to this. But oh god damn, the tariffs and everything. Oh, you're hurting the economy. Yeah, it is, because you put them on, you take them off, you put them on, you take them off. Everybody's got to account for that shit. So it is actually kind of damaging in all respects. But literally, you can go fuck yourself here, Mr.
Lauren says you remind me of my kids. We're two fucking We're two children. We're two 8-year-olds. We're two grown 8-year-olds, and we just have so much like our conversations are so much fun. You guys don't understand. Like we don't put it on Discord because we don't want to get in trouble.
I mean, I made this motherfucker justify Hitler, then walked off the ledge. All right,
bro. I can't believe you put that fucking video up today. I watched it. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, that went up a bit.
Oh.
That went up like a couple of days ago, but yeah. I put it up and everything you recorded, however you recorded it, so everybody knows that there was no fuckery involved in that. That was the way Davey fucking gave it to me. And I was just like,
our conversations are hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't happen very often because I'm very like I don't like to have conversations.
We out a lot. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
But like no, but not, like on Telegram, our conversations, like I don't really talk on Telegram. But when I do send you something, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this pussy ass bitch? Or this fucking this thing?
I'm telling you, man, the savagery. That's what I fucking love. It's just like, I don't care. Everybody fucking gets it. It don't matter. I may say a little bit something racial. I may say something sexist, but god damn it, if it's funny, anything goes. I don't care.
Yeah.
But let's go back here.
Violation of First Amendment
Violation?
rights. He has retaliated against journalists, attorneys, and critics.
Oh no, journalists. Who the fuck? I'm sorry. Didn't Steve Baker go to jail?
Yeah.
Attorneys. Didn't you go after Trump's attorneys in, what was it, 2-3 different fucking states? Yeah. Some of them you actually put in fucking jail.
Yeah.
You went after and tried to jail the president of the United States with their goddamn painted on eyebrows. I don't understand that. You tried to... I just saw that. You tried to throw the president of the United States in fucking jail on trumped up bullshit charges. What do you think? Oh my God. I'm sorry. If the motherfucker didn't go in there and go after you sacks of fucking shit, I'd be pissed about it and say, yeah, our vote really doesn't fucking matter. Go ahead and really Kazakhstan this motherfucker now. It's not just a joke at that point.
They are so fucking angry that he's coming back at them. They're so angry that he's coming back at them that they want more charges against him. Like it's fucking stupid. Like you guys don't understand how stupid you look.
Could you imagine what would happen if we put Clinton into office right now? There might have been another death that's related to that shit about the Virginia DeFrays story. We're going to look into that. That's got to be on Rumble. But
holy shit, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll run through it on Rumble.
That's all I got to say is just fucking wow.
We'll run through it on Rumble. YouTube may get a little bit pissy with information like that.
Their right to free speech. Article 5. Creation of an unlawful office establishing the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE.
No. He just renamed Department of Digital Services, you fucking asshole. He created it unlawfully by changing a name?
Why does he sound like Dr. Oz with a speech impediment?
Well,
he sounds like Dr. Oz with a little bit more of a fucking Indian accent. The Department of Efficiency.
Look, when your frontal lobe doesn't develop correctly, this is what happens. You paint on your eyebrows and you have this accent. I'm sorry. Is that too insensitive? Go fuck yourself.
No, because he looked like he took a razor right to the look. Listen, I have eyebrows that are decent eyebrows.
Ladies,
His eyebrows look like he fucking took a razor and just went, "That's how they look."
that is almost like stencil. We're using black spray paint kind of situation. Ladies, tell me those eyebrows are fucking painted on.
Listen, ladies, listen. I there's a lot of ladies who are jealous of my eyebrows and my eyelashes because I have nice eyebrows and eyelashes.
Anyway.
So there are. I've been told there's a lot of ladies who are like, "Oh, your eyebrows and eyelashes are so nice," and I'm like,
my eyebrows are bushy and my eyelashes are long. Go fuck yourself. All right.
It's nice to see that you shaved, by the way.
Yeah, I had to. I was just getting it just started everywhere, so I was just like, get rid of it. I don't want to manage it. I don't want to bring it back down. I don't want to fuck it. Let's start over again.
Eyebrows by Sharpie.
I mean, prove me wrong with that shit. But anyway.
He left his nostrils bigger.
Unconstitutional power over our government and personal data.
Oh my God, it is.
Articles.
Yeah.
No, hold up. What was that? What was that breath? That's almost like he just creamed his pants. Hold on.
And giving Elon Musk
Watch.
unconstitutional power over our government and personal data.
He almost fucking turned into who's the dude that did Solo? Or not Han Solo, but Sulu. Who's the dude that played Sulu? The gay dude. The gay Japanese dude. George Takei.
George
he
Takei.
had a George Takei look when he actually breathed the fuck in. That was amazing. Watch.
Article 6. Bribery and corruption.
Oh, wait. I gotta go back. That eyebrow raised. I just want to. I'm gonna take that clip and just loop it for like 10 fucking minutes. Just that one little thing right there. He goes from Indian to Japanese back to Indian because he breathed.
And personal data. Article 6.
Oh my.
Bribery and corruption. He has dismissed criminal cases and solicited payments from foreign governments and coerced legal settlements for personal and political gain.
You know you're fucking lying. You are swallowing so fucking hard multiple times.
Dude, he has no idea what he's talking about. He's just talking about random shit. He's just talking about something.
I know what he's talking about here.
He's talking about something that somebody gave him points for. Like somebody wrote this for him and he's just reading it. And he doesn't believe it. That's the problem. He doesn't believe any of this.
Well, no. He does. It's almost there. It's almost there. That's like the sad Sulu face. That's like because Sulu couldn't fly the fucking ship correctly.
I just want to take a minute real quick to tell everybody, go to Just Rhonda's page. And,
I don't even know if Sulu was the pilot.
I just want to go. I just want to tell everybody, go to Rhonda's page, Just Rhonda, and watch her stuff because I feel so bad. I feel so bad for just interrupting on Sunday. Oh, I interrupted so badly and I had to leave. But yeah, my bad. And Rick, listen, Rick did an amazing job on his research. Rick Donner is amazing on the research he does. I feel so fucking bad for just interrupting and wanting to make inappropriate jokes.
By the way, he's here. What up, Rick? What up, Lenny?
Hi, Rick. You know, I saw Rick in the chat. That's why I had to say what I had to say because I feel so fucking bad about what I did. I was in there and I had to leave because I just wanted to make inappropriate jokes, and it wasn't a place for me to make inappropriate jokes, so that's why I left. But Rick and Ron do an amazing job at what they do, and I wanted to promote them
And
because
that Daniel Holzclaw case is fucked up.
It's fucked up. But I just wanted to promote Rick and Rhonda for doing what they do. They're amazing at what they do. And I feel so bad because I just had to leave. I had to fucking leave because Kay Bean said that her stripper name was Black Magic, and I was just gonna go off on it.
and then she hasn't been seen since.
It gave me like I wanted to go I wanted to go off, but Rhonda sent me a message about that Daniel's mom watches their page.
Yeah.
And she appreciates what they do for her and what they do for her son. And I appreciate them for what they do because Daniel is an innocent person and he shouldn't be where he is. And I feel so fucking bad about what's going on with Daniel. But I just wanted to say, because I saw Rick, I'm sorry to like scroll off, but it's one of those things that's so important. Go to Just Rhonda's page and watch what is going on with Daniel Holtzclaw. What is his name?
Holtzclaw.
Holtzclaw. Go to Rhonda's page and check out what's going on with him, because I just saw Rick and I wanted to make sure we promote their page because what's going on is an injustice.
No, it definitely is.
It's an injustice. But yeah, I saw Rick come up and I was like, I'm so sorry. I had to leave because I was gonna make so many inappropriate jokes, and Rhonda was just like, hey,
well, read the chat and we'll go on with it. You don't have to apologize about that for 7 hours.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. Go
Jennifer, hit it. That's for you anyway. Are you failing here? How can you not read?
I'm reading the
Rumble.
Which one?
You bitch made motherfucker.
Oh, Rick is refusing to punish you, Davey. Jennifer, on the other hand,
that sounds kinky.
I was on YouTube section. That's why. But yeah,
but
no,
let's continue.
I appreciate the fuck out of both of y'all.
Yeah, that I wish I would have been there, but I was at a 2-year-old's birthday party for that night.
I just wanted to promote Just Rhonda because
she
does a lot for us. Rhonda does a lot for us. Jennifer does a lot for us. Rick does a lot for us.
She will be our emoji woman very soon.
Yeah.
But we gotta get back here.
Article 7, tyrannical overreach. Finally, and most importantly, he is attempting to consolidate unchecked power and erode the constitutional limits of the presidency. In this country, we have presidents, not kings. That's not just misconduct, it's impeachable misconduct. This isn't leadership, it's tyranny. If we let this stand, we are saying the president is above the law, that the United States Constitution is optional. I won't be silent, and I'm calling on all my colleagues, Democrats, Republicans, and Independents, to stand up with me. Enough is enough.
Where is this guy from?
Must be
Where is he from? What congressional?
Colorado.
What's his name?
Thanedar. Shri Thanedar. SHRITHANEDAR. It's fucking sad here, but I want y'all to understand how I was trying to spell that. I closed my eyes and then crossed them. Subconsciously, I went there, just like Thanedar. I close them and my eyes are sitting here in my skull, literally cross-eyed, and I'm just like trying to spell it. I don't know why that happened. Yeah. But yeah.
Wait, no. It says Detroit.
Oh, is he Detroit?
Yeah.
That makes more fucking sense than Colorado. I was thinking this dude was just hot.
It says 400 Monroe Street, Suite 420, Detroit, Michigan, 64226.
Oh, that's his office, though.
Yeah, but still.
We'll do this right here. So check this out.
The 13th Congressional District of Michigan. No, he's from Michigan.
Okay, so it is Michigan, not Colorado.
Yeah. He's from Michigan.
Democratic Party, Michigan's 13. Okay, yeah, so Michigan. That makes more sense. Not gonna lie. But yeah. So they're starting let's go back for the conversation here for all of this. These 7 articles of
request a meeting. Should we request a meeting? Should we request a meeting?
I will say this. There are... Y'all want to see something really fucked up about this situation with Thanedar here? There are a lot of YouTube shorts that have come out about this information that have no views. And the ones that actually do haven't, well, by the time I was looking it up, haven't even crossed into the 1,000 at that point in time. Real Clear Politics and Washington Examiner in fucking shorts had no views after 5 hours. Tell me how that makes sense.
I want to request a meeting. So fucking badly.
Let's do it. If we get that meeting, we'll come on, send us to fucking Michigan.
All right. I'm going to
that'll be fun. That'll be fun. We'll get cameras. I got cameras. I gotta find my camera. We'll set it all up. We'll get it all recorded. Yep. Even if we have to do just like cell phone and that little plug-in thing, and we all have, yeah.
I'm requesting a meeting right now.
Let's do it. He ain't gonna fucking answer.
I know, but I want to do it just in case.
He ain't gonna answer because we're not near his location. I still can't figure out why yours is stretched. Because if I cut out more of that to bring you back down, it just is going to look bad. We'll be zoomed in on your fucking host. Whoa. Oh.
Organization.
Whoa, hold up. Jennifer, thank you for the $1 donor there. Rob's channel joined y'all. Robert joined us now. Oh, welcome everybody. It actually worked. That's actually, okay. So we got it figured out. We got it going. Welcome everybody. Look, hey, I will say this. Warning to everybody out there. We are not family friendly.
Yeah, we're not. We're not family friendly at all.
And we can be offensive. But
we are offensive.
Look, anything goes as long as it's funny. I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you. See, we're already doing it. I appreciate every single one of you for joining us in this little journey here. But yeah, we were just talking about Thanedar and the articles of impeachment and kind of insulting him. It was fun. But we all know these impeachments ain't going anywhere, or this impeachment isn't going anywhere. This is the third, ladies and gentlemen. Are y'all tired of this wasteful spending? Because this is your taxpayer dollars at work. How y'all doing tonight? But anyway.
What day do you want to meet? Let's see.
Let's go. I don't care.
May 30th. Let's do May 30th. What time? 7 o'clock. 7.
You'd have to put, yeah,
7 p.m.
Eastern Central. What you talking about?
Uh,
Give him the time. But while he's filling that out, ladies and gentlemen, you want to hear a wild story. This one's going to be, you know what? Oh, no, I didn't bring it up. Of whiteness display. Images. Yes, it's still fucking there. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if anybody remembers this or anything. Let me take this full screen so you guys can see this here. All right. This was something that was displayed within the Smithsonian's African American History Museum. This is a display talking about race, white culture in the United States, rugged individualism. The individual is the primary unit, self-reliance, independence and autonomy, highly valued, rewarded. Individuals assumed to be in control of their government or their environment. You get what you deserve. Family structure. Nuclear family, father, mother, 2.3 children is the ideal social unit. And there's more of that. Emphasis on the scientific method. Objection, rational, linear thinking, cause and effect relationships, and quantitative emphasis. History based on Northern European immigrants, experiences in the United States, religion. Oh, you did it?
I did it. We'll see what happens. I put it in.
Religion. Christianity is the norm. You ain't gonna hear nothing back, but if you do, fuck it. He can come on. Let's talk.
I put the topic President Trump. What do you want to talk about? President Trump.
You should have said President Trump in your impeachment. But anyway, our impeachment articles. But yeah. Christianity is the norm. Anything other than Judeo-Christian tradition is foreign. I'm sorry. I'm just going to pause right there. Judean Christian values is what this country was fucking founded on in the first place. Yes, anything Judeo-Christian that is not Judeo-Christian is foreign because we were founded on those beliefs.
I'm so sick and tired of people getting angry about that. That's what we were founded on. That's what we were founded on. How are you upset that we were founded on Judeo-Christian norms? Like, why are you mad that we were founded on being good people? We're not founded on Sharia law. We're not founded on Israel norms. We're founded on Judeo-Christian norms.
Yes. Even me as an agnostic recognizes that. Every bit of this country, what we stand for, is of Judeo-Christian belief because they were Judeo-Christians that started this country. Tony Hay.
Tony Hay with the 5 gifts, the 5 membos. Thank you very much, Tony Hay. Appreciate the fork out of you. But
we got Dictatorship coming in, Lou Landry, Space Baby, Kevin G, and Katina Nanamum.
We were founded on Judeo-Christian norms.
Please explain the list on the screen. What is it? It is called the Culture of Whiteness. This was a display in the African American History Museum. Here's where it gets really fucking weird. Status, power, and authority. Wealth equals worth. I mean, that's a capitalist society. Your job is who you are. Again, capitalist. Respect authority.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to get a nightstick across the fucking head. Maybe even shot. Me as a white man, I actually probably would get shot. I would have a bigger chance of actually getting shot, statistically speaking. Not going to go into that situation, but there are more white people that get shot by police, unarmed white people that get shot by police, yet they have less interactions with the police. Figure that shit out. Anyway.
Go to the family structure.
Oh, the family. We went already back. The nuclear family, father, mother, 2.3 children is ideal societal unit. You know why? Because 2.3 children, you could have 2 children, you could have 3 children, and still be able at that point in time to provide for them and not struggle.
I'm struggling with this right now. This is what I'm going through a depressive state right now because the next is the husband is the breadwinner and head of the household. And
I don't agree with that.
I'm struggling with that because I believe that. I know you don't believe that, but I believe that. Growing up, that's what I believed.
The man is supposed to provide, but he should be by the breadwinner by the actual, the standard of Christianity. But breadwinner doesn't have to mean you bring in more money than your wife.
I know, but it's what I'm struggling with. It's what I'm struggling with internally. Like I understand that. I understand that, if my wife makes more than me, and I've said it for a long time, I don't care. But I'm struggling with that.
Right.
As a man. As a man, I'm struggling with that. And that's what a lot of men struggle with.
Dude, the breadwinner, listen, the breadwinner of the family, like I said, is not just monetary. The breadwinner of the family is the person that takes care of the household. It doesn't matter if your wife makes more money than you. Are you the one paying the bills? Are you the one making sure the lights are still on? There's food on everybody's back. The clothing's clean and everything's taken care of in that situation. Are you the one actually trying to step up and be a man, be the leader of your family just to make sure you don't even have to do it yourself? These things are delegated through your family so they learn some kind of structure. That's the breadwinner.
But a lot of guys don't understand that. And that's what I'm struggling with. That's what I'm struggling with. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, is because a lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys feel like they have to be the one who makes the most money. They're supposed to be the ones who take care of the family. Right. You know what I mean? And that's and that's what.
What's up, Glow Smiles? How you doing? Blue Skies in the house with us. Stephen 5. We just got to shout out everybody that's speaking up in here.
I wanted to highlight that because you don't have to feel like that. And a lot of men feel like they have to be the breadwinner. They have to make the most money. And
it's a fallacy.
And you don't. Yeah.
Look, when me and my wife got together, she made more money than me for the longest time. Hell, she'd been at the company for 20 damn years. I'd expect her to make more money than me. And then, it wasn't like it was a complex of I need to make more money than her. It was more along the lines of a complex of, okay, she's providing more than I am in a relationship to me. I need to step up my game. Not because I need to make more, but because I need to bring myself to that, at least that equivalent table. That's what it was. That's what it is. Look, I am the breadwinner of the family now. My wife's anxiety's through the fucking roof at this point. I'm paying the bills. I'm literally the only one working at this point in time. Just now got another job from it. We are what a family should be. You know, at this point, she takes care of what she can. I take care of what I can. We all make it fucking work in one way. Hey, you do the laundry, I'll cook the dinner. Next day, I do the laundry. She cooks the dinner. That's how we roll. That's being a breadwinner kind of situation, just to make sure that everything is done. Even if you're the one that just delegates the tasks, you are still the breadwinner in that family.
I know. But, you know, as a man, we all think we need to make the most money. We think we need to bring home the most bread.
But that's where that bullshit feminine fucking talking point of women make less money per hour. There's a lot more to it behind that. But the breadwinner of the family is supposed to make more. Who has it been throughout history up until, you know, women's suffrage? Men did it. Guess what? Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this is going to upset a lot of you. Putting women in the workforce was the worst idea, economically speaking, because that means this country had twice the amount of fucking people to tax, and there was less amount of time for you to spend with your family, man and woman. We were all at that point in time. Once you let everybody into the workforce, our economy literally went to shit because they started taxing everybody and then spent out the fucking ass, and they still have not stopped spending after all this fucking time, till the point we are, let me throw it up for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, the debt clock right above Davy's head. 36.
Thank you guys for coming in here. Appreciate the fuck out of you, all of yours.
36 trillion, 788 billion. 13 million, and that number is still climbing. Okay, and hold on, 14 million. You owe an entire fucking house before you can buy a house simply because you were born here and you pay taxes.
Yep.
This is what happened. When we say, I don't want to go back to taking the women out of the workforce kind of situation. I don't want to go back to taking them out of voting or anything like that, because that is literally the dumbest thing. I'm serious. Jeez. You want to take my wife's vote away?
Xavier.
It is.
Xavier says, hell yeah, clean my house, wash my feet, and make me dinner, do the dishes. Hey, I got you. I mean, listen.
As long as you're willing to do that the next day.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those things where the guy feels that way. Like, do that, and I will fucking make as much money as I can, and I'm a part of that. And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Notice, Druid. I was actually going to touch on that. You forget the part where adding women into the workforce in high numbers also helped suppress wages because there were more competition for jobs. Yes. It literally crippled us because we doubled our workforce overnight at exactly the same fucking time when everybody was so pissed off because the baby boomer generation coming back from World War II fucked like jackrabbits to the point to where we had, what was it? There was like 5-6 fucking kids entering the workforce for every person that actually left the workforce due to old age or death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, because those motherfuckers are like, I can't have a kid right now. I don't have a job. Nobody has a job. The birth rate declined. Then it kind of leveled off about roughly around in the 90s to the 2000 era. I'm sorry. The turn of the century was still all kinds of weird and fucked up. Y2K, for example.
Yeah.
But
women decided that I'm not going to have kids because I want to have my job first, and then I'm going to have kids. And then what happened? And then they didn't have kids. And then they went longer and longer, and then they froze their eggs because they thought that later on in life they would have kids. And then they didn't have kids, and they were sorry about it. Like, what you're supposed to have children.
Yeah.
You're supposed to find your person, have kids, and have a life together.
Right.
But when you're told that your job is more important, and when you're told that your career is more important, and you're just like, okay, and then the next thing you know, you don't have kids. The next thing you know, you don't have a spouse.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're 50 years old, you're like, fuck, what did I do? I'm sorry,
ladies.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You have a biological ticking time clock. Men do not.
Yeah.
We could be 90 years old impregnating 18-year-old. That would be sadistically fucking disgusting. But
I'm 42. I have an 8-month-old. I can get a 20-something-year-old pregnant tomorrow.
But
I'm 42.
I was trying to avoid that.
I'm 42. I have an 8-month-old. Like I can get anybody pregnant at any time. I have a grandfather. I have a grandfather that was 78 years old.
You're still on the side of the camera.
Young kids.
Come on back to the middle here.
Sorry. I had a 78-year-old grandfather who had young kids.
Okay.
Like, we can get anybody pregnant.
Dude, that's not
it's not normal.
It's
not normal, but
no. Wait. That is actually normal. It's not abnormal for that kind of situation. Men will have children. I mean, you can just look at anybody literally in your immediate family tree. I guarantee you there is a despairing number in somewhere, some shape or form where a man has gone out of the questionable realm and had a child with a woman. In everybody's family tree, you can at least find that once, unless you're like Mennonite. I don't even know what the fuck or whatever. But all of this, all of that, okay, all of that led up for all the new people out here, ladies and gentlemen. All of that, we've been talking about this for a minute. We've been going through all of this as far as that goes. The reason why our country literally let in all of these fucking immigrants, and we're going to go a little bit longer here on YouTube here. We're supposed to cut the rumble, but y'all are just now coming in. Rob had a long stream, but yeah. The reason why all of this happened right here was because we had an economic boom. The baby boomer generation had more kids. They fucked like jackrabbits. Everybody came out. They had no jobs to place. Our country had to invent jobs for them to put them to work. That led to the population not reproducing at the same level to where we have this document. Now, this is going to blow the minds for the new people here, okay? This document was given out on was written on March 21st, 2000. This comes from the Department of Economic Social Affairs, United Nations Secretariat. Replacement migration, is it a solution to declining and aging populations? Now, note, it does say that, hey, this is just a suggestion, take it or leave it however you want to, but we're going to use migration into your country. I want to take you just to the United States. Out of the 13 countries in here, Russia is part of that somehow. Korea is part of that. Japan is part of that. By the way, aren't those the only countries that you really haven't heard a lot about their migration shit? Have you heard anything about illegal immigrants in Japan? The things you hear about Russia? Oh, the baby's here. The baby's here. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let me find this while he brings the baby on the screen. I'm going to go soapbox with it. There you go. Let me find these
Baby.
results.
Baby's being an asshole.
But yeah,
You want
this
to say hi? Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
she ain't saying
No.
hi. She wants to destroy.
Say hi. Say hi. Look at that face. Look at that face, dude. She.
Oh, she's getting
like,
very inquisitive. She can see shit.
oh,
She's starting to look around. She's
Hey.
looking for things to fuck up right now.
Hey. I can't believe she has red hair. I look at that hair.
It'll change.
No, it's not going to change.
I was blonde. It'll change, I guarantee it.
Hey, say hi. Say hi.
There's United Kingdom, so we're close. Okay, here we are.
Say hi. TT's there. That's why you're not going to say hi, right? Because TT's there.
God, she's gotten so big, dude.
Oh my god, dude. Look how big she is. Look at those fucking legs. Look at those legs. Look
Superman.
at those fucking
You're just shaking baby syndrome everywhere now.
Listen, she loves being like shaken.
All right. But yeah, I got this right here. All right, from this is our part, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, out of the 13 countries, we were one of them. This is disturbing as shit. Okay. This is a little bit of backstory about this, how they got these numbers and what their kind of their overall projection. The total fertility rate in the United States dropped from 3.45 births per woman in 1950 to 1955 to 2.2 in 1970 to 1975. Except for a temporary period in the late 1970s and early 1980s. That was literally the summer of love. That was when everybody was fucking everybody willy-nilly. When it hovered around 1.8.
I just want to say, Elf, that baby, she's a monster. She will fucking...
He ain't hurting that child. I can guarantee you
that. That baby, no. She loves being thrown around. She loves being thrown around. I was patting her on their head. Hold on.
the way you're doing this is just not...
Yeah. I was patting her on the head.
Muted. Go ahead. We'll have to keep it muted.
Well, let's go to the other side.
Well, we can't do that just yet. We got to go a little bit longer. We got new people joining. I don't want to jump and then be like, oh, I got to go to a new platform. No. Well, I still want to make this point, though.
Then can I show this then?
Okay. Like I said, go ahead. We have to keep it muted. We have to keep it muted for the music.
Shit. All right.
Are we doing this or not? I mean, come on, make up your mind. Are we playing or no? We can do it on the Rumble Cut.
No, fuck it. Forget it.
Okay.
I don't know how to make it muted.
But I got it muted.
He loves.
I've got it, Tavy. I've got it muted. Play the damn thing.
Okay.
He's a good dad. He's trying to take care of his kids, do everything he needs to do. He's a happy baby. Look at that face. Look at that face. Come on, guys. You can't be all pissy with him about that. Happy little baby. Yeah, the music would be copyright because there's just music to what he's playing right now. That's it. Davey's over there dancing in the corner. He can hear it, but we can't. There's music going.
Yeah. She loves it. Like she loves to be thrown around, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Like Amanda will throw.
That child is more like a baby boy from the kind of bouncing and everything, and just
she
being
loves
kind of
to be
tossed through the air.
She loves to be thrown around. Like it's so fucking weird because she loves to be just thrown around, and like when you change her, like I'll throw her on the sofa, and she'll laugh, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Like,
well, let's go back here then.
Go ahead, go. I'm sorry. I love my child.
He squirrels out a lot. I gotta pull him back.
I love my child. Listen, I love my child.
If I let him go, the entire YouTube section would be about his kid. I swear to God, I have to pull him off that ledge. I get you.
I love my child.
Okay,
and I love how fucking how fucking she just like
Davey.
She just loves to be thrown around.
Davey.
And I worry about it, Richard. I worry about it later on in life.
It's gonna be a thing for you, but let's continue.
Worry about it.
Stop. We're gonna
worry about it later. Go ahead. Go.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
Don't make me push the other button.
Go ahead. Go.
No, but I do want to make this point. What they were saying here is the fertility in the United States from 3.5 births from 1950 to 1955. It dropped from 2.2 in 1970 to 1975, where it roughly hung around 1.8 from 1970 to 1980, the summer of love, free love, everybody, hippie generation. Total fertility rate had continued to be around 2 children per woman, which is actually, wait, what was that whole thing, a culture of whiteness? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Life expectancy at birth, meanwhile, has risen from 69 years to 1950 to 1955 to 75 years in 1990 to 1995. Okay, so medical advancement made us motherfuckers live longer. As a consequence of these changes, the proportion of the population aged 65 or older has risen from 8.3% in 1950 to 12.5% in 1995 because motherfuckers lasted longer. The potential support ratio declined from 7.8 in 1950 to 5.2 in 1995. As a point of comparison, the potential support ratio was 15 in 1900 when 4% of the population was age 65 or older.
Is nobody going to talk about the fact that women in their 40s and 50s are getting pregnant now?
That's because birth control. Women are actually coming off birth control because they've realized it fucks with their hormones, it fucks with their minds because they've been on it all their life, attracted to this one man, and then all of a sudden they come off the birth control and he's a horrible piece of shit. Why? Because, well, you were always fucking pregnant according to your body.
Women in their 40s and 50s are getting pregnant now.
That's
How fucking weird is that?
That's also maybe a thing of they're making the frogs gay.
It's just a weird fucking thing. Like women in their 50s are getting pregnant now.
It can happen. It's
nowhere.
Called a geriatric pregnancy.
Geriatric pregnancy. Yeah,
with history, it's kind of dangerous. But again, you're coming off the birth control. Davey, why is this surprising to you that when you do not have birth control, if somebody jizzes inside you, you create a baby? Why does this actually fucking... I don't give a dude.
Women in their 50s are getting pregnant. In their fucking 50s. It's a weird thing, Richard.
No, it's not a fucking weird thing because until a woman finishes menopause, which could take a long time, until the woman finishes menopause, she is still producing eggs, brother.
Well, Amanda's going through what's called perimenopause.
She's still producing eggs.
But it's perimenopause, like she's getting menopausal.
Yes, my wife is going through the same thing. She's still having her period. She's still going through the cycle. She is still releasing eggs into her womb. Okay, not into the womb, but you know what I'm talking about. The fallopian tube, all that shit. It's still fucking happening. I don't understand why people are so goddamn retarded to understand that when a woman still goes through this, if you do a little inside, there is a chance a baby will form. This is how humans have created themselves, but still nothing. Does she have women, you goddamn asshole? Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Does she still have her period? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She can still get pregnant, you dumb ass.
Women
I don't understand why. I don't give a fuck what you think. If they still have their period, it's not like once they hit a certain fucking age in life after 35, no longer can that exist. Baby factories shut the fuck down. No, you dumbass. It's not that way.
But we were always taught that women after a certain age can't have children. And now...
No, we were not taught that. We were not taught that. We were taught after a certain... Well... You were taught retardedly. After a certain age, the chance of dying from pregnancy rises considerably for women. The older they get, the larger that curve. Until menopause is complete and a woman no longer has a period. Because your body's not flushing out the eggs that are coming out of your... God damn it.
I don't know. Like
fallopian
I said,
tubes, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Fallopian, no, I got you. But it's just weird. It's just really weird to hear that women in their 50s are having babies.
No,
because when we were growing up, we never heard of women in their 50s having babies. I have never heard of a woman in her 50s having a baby. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's because your parents probably stopped having sex at that time.
My parents stopped having sex after my sister was born in their 20s.
See?
No, but I didn't understand. I was like, there's women in their 50s having babies, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what? We're gonna keep this whole thing on YouTube tonight. Fuck it. Let's go.
I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody in their 50s is having a baby? Like, I don't understand that. And listen, and I get it. Like, women in their 50s still ovulate and everything like that. But like,
ladies, as soon as you're 35, this motherfucker thinks you can't do shit. You wake up on your 35th birthday, baby factory down. You're done. Fair fucking game. Whatever happens, happens, right? God damn it.
Yeah. For me, yeah. That's what I was taught for me. Like, once you hit like 35, 36, like, that was it. Like,
I want to be there in that conversation when you have this talk with your parents. I want to be on the sidelines for that shit.
No, you don't.
I'm not going to say nothing other than just die laughing every 5 seconds.
No, you don't. Like, I had, so my I talked to my mom the other day, and apparently my mom's dying.
Okay, so I don't want to have that conversation then.
No, I want to listen. I want to have real talk. This is what I love about our show is we have real talk. So apparently my mom's dying.
Everything is organic on this, yes, but go ahead.
Yeah. And she is she doesn't like she can't relevate to real life.
And don't
Like
need
she-
to know my mom and uncle in the 1950s, 1956 and 1959 in the late 50s. See, it's not. He's abnormal. I'm on the. What up, KB? We ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing?
So apparently my mom's dying,
Okay.
and she doesn't know what normal everyday life is. Like she doesn't understand
Dementia.
Yeah, she's going through dementia.
Okay.
She has real bad dementia.
Okay.
And like I'm torn because I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there at all. I'm not.
You're gonna
I'm
regret
not going
that.
back. No, I'm not going to regret that.
You're gonna
Because
regret it.
no, I'm not. Because she had the ability to come be here with me. I told her she can come live with me.
I understand. I understand. You're gonna regret it.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Because I told her she can come be here. And she doesn't want to be here. She wants to be
die.
there.
She wants to die.
She wants
where she came
to be
from.
there. She wants to be there because of my fucking sister. She wants to be there
die.
because of my. She wants to be
Baby.
there because of my sister.
God damn it.
She doesn't want to let my sister go.
No, you're wrong. She doesn't want to leave because that's where her life was.
But she doesn't want to leave my sister.
Okay. And
She doesn't want to leave my
that's
sister.
the justification in her head. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you right the fuck now, the real reason is her life was there. Because everything was there. She may fight for your sister and call that a reason in her head, but I guarantee you it's because at the best moments in her life that she could recall, they were there, and for some reason that cements her into that ground. I'm telling you this right now because my father was the same goddamned way. I've regretted everything about my father. I found my father's dead body because he didn't take care of his diabetes. And it wasn't only until I actually took care of myself. I was actually out there on my own with absolutely nobody in any way to back me up because of my fucked up life choices. I was literally fucking homeless when I found my father dead.
I sent you a text. Check the text real quick.
It wasn't only until after his death that I realized exactly what he was trying to do.
But I don't. I'm so fucking mad at her. She was here for one fucking day.
You know what? Okay.
For Ryan's birth. She was here for one fucking day for Ryan's birth. That was it. And then she fucking left. And she hasn't fucking called or texted for anything. Spuds, Davey, my mom died 2 months ago. Had dementia. You will regret it. I was there for at least the last few moments of her life. Spuds, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I will say this.
I'm so fucking mad at her.
I understand.
Because when she was here, all she thought about was my fucking nieces. And I'm so fucking upset.
All right, hold up. Here's what we're going to do.
I'm so fucking upset.
Take your soapbox. I've heard a little bit. I know where you're going with this. Take your soapbox. Let me take a piss real quick. Go ahead.
When you have kids, you're supposed to treat your kids equally. It doesn't matter how much you care about your kids. You treat your kids equally. I will treat my 21-year-old the same way I treat my 8-month-old. If my 21-year-old came to me and said, Dad, I need you, I will do whatever I need to. The same way I would do with my 8-month-old. But I can't. I'm so fucking upset that my mom will not come back here to see her grandchild. And when my mom came here, she used it as a way to buy things for her other grandkids. Like it's one of those things where it's so fucking upsetting. It's so enraging.
Get you? Now, I'm going to go ahead and kick you in the fucking nuts. You know how enraging it's going to be when she passes away. And then you realize all the things you want to say to her, you never fucking can. And then, after that anger subsides, you realize all the things you really wanted to say, you never fucking can. All because you held on to that anger.
I've told her time and time again how angry I am at her.
Okay, so let it go before you don't have to fucking deal with it, with the fact that you can't.
I've told her how angry I am at her. Because when I was a young father, she knew what it was like to be a young parent. And I just wanted to have fun. And I'd come home to my dad being pissed off at me.
Because you weren't being a man.
Because I wasn't being a father. And he was right. He was right. He was absolutely right. He was right. But it was one of those things where, like, you can't tell a 20-year-old they're not being a father when they want to have fun.
Yes.
You have to be subtle about it.
No, you do not have to be subtle about it. You have to kick a little fucking child in the goddamn nuts. That's how that shit happens. Yes. When it comes to the whole point, a child will fucking hate you. Because she was giving you fucking structure. He was giving you fucking structure in your life. And you fucking hated it because all you wanted to do was just run around and have fun. And do nothing. Mm-hmm. And you hold that on and you harbor that against your parents? You see how foolish that sounds?
I hate you.
Because you're gonna do the same goddamn thing to that child at this point in time right now.
Why do you sound so fucking... Why do you sound so real?
Because this is the same shit I went through when my father died. You are literally parroting myself back to me. My father was never there for my life. Yes, physically. He went to work. He came home. I told you the story about turning off the TV, and he was literally in lockstep with an episode of Star Trek he's watched millions of fucking times. No joke. Until I turned it back on, and he was in lockstep with it. And I told my friend, after I had been grounded, let's get the fuck up out of here. That was one of the biggest things I remember about my father. But I found his body. The only one. All because I called him and he didn't answer. After not seeing him for a year and a half. I called him, he didn't answer. I went to his house and I found his body. Dude, I was 27 hours late. All because my dad didn't have the money to pay for his insulin.
I don't want to call him. I don't.
Will you hold on to that hate?
I don't want to call him.
You hold on to that hate. You hold on to that, brother, because
I don't want to call him.
That pain you're feeling right now, amplify that by about 10% because you can't say it anymore. And then drag that out for the next 20 fucking years.
I don't want to call him. Because I've been the fucking bigger person the entire time.
Is being the bigger person letting somebody die alone? What, your sister's there? Okay, cool. Your sister give a fuck?
Nope.
Then is being the bigger person letting her die alone?
I don't want to call him. I don't want to call him.
You don't want to call him because you. But you cannot start that call with this kind of animosity. It'll never turn out good. You want to be the bigger person, be the bigger person. Because at this point in time, even your voice, at this point in time in her life, even your voice, just talking to her, making her laugh, it's more than anything to her right now. And you want to deny that.
She's never going to know her grandfather because he's not going to come out here.
That's on him.
He's never going to come.
That's on him.
And it hurts. It hurts.
I get it.
It hurts so bad.
I get it. That's on him. Why is this affecting you at this point? That's on him. That's his decision.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to call him. I don't want to call him because I know it's not going to do anything good.
Okay. At least you fucking tried.
I've tried so many times.
Yeah, huh?
I've tried so many times.
I'm not talking about once or twice, and I'm not talking about I've tried so many times in the past or anything like that. Trying? Being there for somebody, caring about somebody? That means no matter fucking what, you're still going to reach out and say, hey, check it out. You want to hang out tonight? Hey, how you doing? What's going on in your life?
I know. I fucking know.
Stop with the childish bullshit. If it's her time, maybe hard on you, but suck it up, Buttercup.
And Davey, don't call them. Just show up. I can't. Carolyn, they live in Jersey. I'm in Missouri. I can't just show up. But yeah, no, it's.
I'm telling you,
it's.
You continue down this path, and you will regret it.
I'm not,
because it wasn't. Nope. My dad died when I was 24. It didn't take me till 30, 32, 33 to at least understand and release the fucking hatred from my heart. If you want to spend the next decade going through the whole situation of every time you think of your mother, you may think of something pleasant and it makes you smile. And then all of a sudden, all that hatred and rage comes back and you're living in that for twice as fucking long. Every time, if you want to walk down that road, you go right ahead.
I understand that, but it angers me that
I get you.
She was here. She was here for Ryan's birth, and then she hasn't called or talked about it.
Okay,
like it's so fucking angering, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because I know there's a lot of people.
I guess we screwing it. We just gonna scrap the rest of the show. We doing this.
I know there's a lot of people who feel the same way. There's a lot of people who feel the same way.
There is, and as angry as I am, as pissed off at the entire world as I am, the asshole that I am the one telling you, you will regret this.
Elf is right. It's not anger. It's pain. It is. It's pain. It's
No, it's anger. It's anger,
anger and-
because you felt the pain and you don't want to move on from it.
No.
Because you feel it defines you. My dad being what I perceived as a worthless piece of shit. The only thing you did was go to work and come home. You didn't teach me shit. You let me do whatever the fuck I want. I could run over you.
Can I tell you, my dad laughed at me because my dad worked as an auto mechanic, right? My dad worked as an auto mechanic, and I put my oil through the dipstick, and he laughed at me for it. And he didn't even fucking tell me nothing. He didn't say a word. He just laughed at me for it. And that's why, like, a lot of times I get so fucking angry.
That oil
Like,
change took forever.
I put the oil through where the dipstick was. And he just laughed at me for it. He didn't say a word about anything else.
I'd have laughed
This
at
is
you
why
for years. This is what I deal with, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I deal with. This. Oh my god! What?
I put through the oil through where the dipstick was. Okay, this is me.
You were like
why. This is why I'm Simple Davy. Because
you were like if a woman actually had a penis.
Barely.
No, but I'm serious, dude. I'm 100% serious with you.
I wanted to listen. I wanted to have. I didn't want to have this like serious conversation, but
we're here.
But we're here. Yeah, we're having a serious conversation because I know that a lot of
Christine,
people.
I'm sorry, Alicia Christine. Thank you for the $1 dono and welcome. I know you don't believe it, but you probably will regret it. Dementia is a bitch and causes issues before it's outwardly noticeable. Yes. And
I know
a lot of the issues that you have probably stems from that.
I know that a lot of people have these issues. A lot of these people are upset with their family. And I like to talk about real shit. You know me, dude. I like to talk about real shit. I like to talk about real issues.
Look, I 100% actually understand your animosity towards your mother. I haven't spoken to my mother in 14 fucking years. I know she's still alive. But the moment there is a problem, I'm going to go. I'm going to be there. And I'm going to go through the slings and the fucking arrows because I want all this shit solved. So therefore, when she's gone, I'm not left holding the fucking bag. Just like I was with my father.
I don't know if I can.
But then you can hold that bag of shame for the rest of your fucking life, apparently. You think you're ready for that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Because you break down every 5 fucking seconds. Nope.
Shut up. Shut up, Richard.
The next decade of this show is Davey going to be crying because his mom died and he couldn't say, go fuck yourself, you stupid cunt. And then the next decade after that is going to be like, I can't believe I would have called her a stupid cunt.
Should I do that? Should I call her? You want me to call her? I'm going to
Not call her a stupid cunt.
I'm gonna call her.
Not right now.
I'm gonna call her.
Not
Shut up.
right. No, you're gonna put that fucking phone down right goddamn now. You ain't gonna do it on this show.
No, I'm not. I was only playing.
But I'm telling you,
I know.
do it.
I know. But there's a lot of people who are in our chat who are wrestling with the same things I am.
Right.
And that's why I brought this up. Because there's a lot of people wrestling with this issue.
Yeah.
And
I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it.
And it's a weird, not a weird issue, but it's a weird issue because the people in our chat. Oh, I've got heartburn again. Jesus, Christmas Carol. There's a lot of people in there are.
You got to get that looked at. Baking soda and a little bit of water. Yeah. You'll be all right.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Yeah, or after we get off, because I like to deal with real day issues. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we can talk about fucking the birth rate, and we can talk about Congress and everything like that. But I also like to talk about real day issues. I also like to talk about things that people are wrestling with in their entire life.
And this is the Squirrel Out sessions we have. We have literally scrapped shows for this. Just like we're doing right now.
There's people who can't deal with this. You know what I mean? Like there's people who
There you go, KB. There you go. You can't change your parents. You can only choose what you do. You want to harbor that to the moment you can't harbor it anymore? You can't release it? Dude, it is the biggest fucking kick in the goddamn balls to know you could have said shit. You could have solved it. However it turned out, there was never a resolution. That will be the biggest kick in the fucking nuts to you.
But the thing with my mom is she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen. My grandfather was dying.
Cool. So
hold on.
Hold up.
Let me finish. Hold on. My grandpa was dying. And all he wanted her to do was go feed him. Just to spend time with her.
Okay.
And she didn't go because she thought it was an inconvenience. Okay. And I laid into her.
Okay.
And I was so mad because all my grandfather wanted to do was spend time with her.
And I'm going to repeat what K Bean said. You can't change them. You can only change you.
I know.
So what? Because here's the thing. When it all comes down to the brass tacks, everything's said and fucking done, whether it be to the sky or whether it be to her face. At least you tried. At least you gave it a shot. And that was on her after that point. But right now, that's on you, brother.
I know.
And all because what? Give me an actual reason.
Pride.
There you go.
Pride. I'm not gonna lie. It's pride. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't talked to my mom in 14 fucking years of my goddamn life. But if my nephew were to sit here and say, hey, my mom's kind of fucked right now. Well, it's time to start that fight until she's completely fucked and we put her into the ground. Because at least I tried.
Listen, I just want to tell the chat the reason why I wanted to have this conversation, and I was texting Richard on the side, is because we all have these issues.
Right.
We all have these issues. And I want I don't want just fucking political things and blah blah blah. I want real life issues.
This is what it's about.
I want real life. We are real people. We have real fucking issues. And just because we don't always talk about it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But I was texting Rich on the side like, I want to do this. Let's do this. Because we all have real issues like this.
Yep.
And it's not, and I don't want people to feel that they're alone in these issues. And that's the thing, like what I love about our show is you guys are with us through these issues. We all have the same fucking issues. We all have the same fucking problems. And you're not alone with these issues. You're not alone. You are.
That's just making it worse.
You are. We all have these issues. You're not fucking alone. And we all have these fucking issues.
Yeah.
And that's why I was just like, fuck it. Let's just fucking throw everything out to the side. Because I want everybody to know that they're not alone.
What you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is an actual revelation in this motherfucker's mind. So once again, maybe he has a point. And I say this out of love for you, brother. Maybe I have a point because I've been there. I've done this.
I know.
I know it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to call
you
my
will
mom
regret
tomorrow.
it.
I'm going to call my mom tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to call my mom and my dad tomorrow. After everything that we've been talking about, I'm going to call them both tomorrow.
Get that fight out the way.
Yeah.
Get it out the way, because at the end of the day, they're gone, you're here, and then you're going to be left holding the bag of all these, I wish I would have, I could have done this, I didn't do this. You're going to be left holding that fucking bag of bullshit while they're gone. And even if it's as bad as you say, do you want that bitch to sit there and wherever she is to look at you and be like, for the next 10 goddamn years, you're fucked because of me, and there ain't shit you can do about it?
No. But like I said,
so why are you going to give her that win?
I'm not going to give her that win. I just wanted to, like I said,
Giuliani, how are you doing? Just saw you there.
I just wanted to be
the spuds,
the opposition of it. I wanted to.
Muffin asked, what are you going to call her? You said you're going to call her. What are you going to call her?
Dickhead. Hey, dickhead. No, I just, like I said.
I mean, should I give the ultimate assault?
I just wanted to, because like I said, I know people are dealing with the same things I'm dealing with. And we squirrel out all the time. And it was one of those things where I think that we needed to talk about, because a lot of people right now are dealing with parents who don't appreciate us.
I'm just going to say this. Because considering our audience, most of our audience's parents are dead. I am the youngest of the fucking group.
No,
right?
no. A lot of our
According
audience
to our
still
fucking analytics, there ain't a goddamn one of us under fucking 40.
no. According to our well, you have to give me the information, but I think our audience
we're doing
is
it.
in their late 40s, and their parents are about to pass away.
The 60s, 70s, yeah, they are coming into that fucking age.
They're
But
coming, their parents are coming into that fucking portion of their life, and they need to have that conversation with their parents.
this is fucking weird. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the back end of YouTube with some shit here, okay?
I'll be right back.
Let's bring this to video only. It is disturbing as shit. What YouTube... Oh my god, my browser crashed. It is disturbing as shit what YouTube actually shows in the back end, but I understand, being in this field, why this needs to be a thing. This is the back end. Okay? New viewers, we got 519 from our shorts. Live streams is 286. Videos is 24. Returning viewers. Oh, okay. So you take a look at that, right? Views, things like that, subscribers. Cool. Okay, cool. Impressions. How they led to watch time. 16.6 thousand impressions. Because we popped up on somebody's timeline, 942 views. Out of that 942 views, we got an average duration time of 23 minutes and 35 seconds. That means out of the 16,600 fucking people we've shown up, 942 of them decided to click on something or tap if you're viewing whatever. And out of that 942, we have an average view of 23 minutes and 35 seconds out of everything we do. How viewers find you? Shorts feed. I've just incorporated shorts, so that's going to be a higher percentage than anything else, even though that's a little weird. We'll get into that here in a second. Browse features. Means we're popping up on just random shit. Notifications. 5.6 of you, 5.6% get notifications. I'm showing you the back end of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And we can break that down as far as content. Let's bring in video, shorts, live feeds, posts, everything like that. Audience, returning viewers, 220 of you come back on a semi-regular basis. 1.3 thousand came in and said, hey, what is this about? We've gained 21 from that. In a 28 day, last 28 days. This is where it gets really, really fucky. Formats for your viewers watch on YouTube. Everything that y'all do on YouTube, let's see. Videos, everybody watches videos. Shorts, everybody watches shorts. Live, everybody watches live. When the fuck are you online? For most of you, on Sunday, roughly around 6% or 6 p.m. On Monday, got a range of 3 to 5 p.m. On Tuesday, I got a range of 5 to 7 p.m. On Wednesday, 6 p.m. Thursday, for some reason, you motherfuckers are active as fuck on Thursday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Friday, again, 1 p.m., there's a law, 7 p.m. And on Saturday, 11 a.m. I see when you motherfuckers are online. What do you guys use? Mobile phone, 58.5% are on mobile. 19% are on computer. 10 point or TV, 14.2. Tablet, 8.3. Let's see what you're using. I see when you're online. And I see what you are watching. Now, oh, this is actually fucking changed. Look at this. Oh my God, this is Davey. Oh, Davey's not back yet. Shit. This used to be a thing. We got, oh my God. We got, this is actually a big change. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this back. Hold up. This is actually a big change because our female to male ratio used to be literally 50-50. And now we've dropped off. We're still in the high range for female audience. It's usually anywhere between 10 to 15%. We're still in the high range for female. This right here, your age, used to be the 35 to 44 was roughly around, what was it, 30 to 40%? 55 to 64, we used to only hit that age range. Something's changed. That might be the whole Rob thing with that. But it was interesting as shit going through this and looking at this data. I'm just like, I don't like this. But I understand if you're making something out of this, you definitely want this information. Because this is invaluable as fuck to me. As a creator myself, to reach out to you, to hit that range, this is invaluable information. How many other motherfuckers have this data before me? Little scary, right? But yeah, oh my God. I'm over here dropping shit on my desk. Let's bring it to the chat. Back to the chat with this. But this is what we see in the back end. It's frightening. And I guarantee you bigger creators are seeing a lot more of this than we are. We even see trends. What's following in trends? You want to pop in YouTube? You want to see their... Davey just straight up fucking dropped. Okay, there he is. He's coming back. Hold up. Hold up, Davey, you there? I gotta text him. He ain't at the computer. Sorry, guys. We're running this off Discord using OBS for everything, so everything's kind of fuckery right now. But yeah, that's what I see in the back end of everything. But while we get Davey back and going, let me hit up this when he comes back. What was it? Yeah. This one right here. My screen. Left-wing DA forcing prosecutors to consider racial identity plea deals. Hold up, what? A defendant, quote, a defendant's race matters because we know unaddressed, unconscious bias leads to racial disparities, which is unacceptable outcome, the county attorney's office argued. I'm going to play this. This is going to be somewhat frustrating because this is affirmative action and lawfare, I guess would be the best way to put it. But hold up. Let me bring this up. Come on, mother. Why is this? Oh, did I mute the tab? Hold on. Yep, I did. Unmute tab. There we go. Hold up. Let's roll it back. And here we go. Motherfucking Fox News, you son of a... All right. I hate Fox News' website.
Welcome back, America. You know, as I sit here, Jim, we're good friends thinking about this. How do we define due process?
I think it does relate to what's at stake. You know, due process for my traffic ticket is a lot different than due process for a murder trial. So, you know, there's a little bit of that kind of, you know, the definition of pornography, you know, when you see it. And there's procedural and there's substantive. There's all these layers, as you said, of difficult 14th Amendment case law defining it. I just think when you're talking about massive amounts of administrative hearings, and certainly there's administrative hearings across the country every day, not just limited to immigration, but all sorts of areas of our lives. You can't expect due process to be defined as some sort of rigorous TV trial. It's got to be something where we expect the executive branch to play fair, and you have a safety valve of some sort of appellate relief from time to time. But the bottom line decisions are made with great deference by the people that are in charge of carrying out the law.
What do you do when the prior administration brings 530,000 people in here by the bastardization of the whole notion of parole under immigration through an executive order, basically soliciting people to come into the country? 530,000 of them are flown into America. And President Trump says, no, we know who they are. We know who was flown into America. They're here illegitimately, and I'm removing them. And then you have a federal judge, I think she's in Boston, who says, no, each one of them gets due process. And I'm thinking to myself, if you know each one of them who was brought here in violation of immigration law and so forth and so, what is this due process going to look like? I mean, what does the administrative law judge say? Okay, you're on the list, you were here, the president says you leave, now goodbye. I mean, is that due process?
Well, I think in that circumstance, it's pretty close to that. You know, when you have a fugitive in a criminal case, they're usually, and they're picked up in some other district, some other state, they're entitled to what's called an identity hearing. That's nothing like a trial. You're not asking whether they're guilty of some crime. You're just saying, is this the guy that was wanted? Is this the guy that Maryland is seeking who now shows up in Texas? I think that's essentially the equivalent when you talk about parolees or temporary protected status type situations. You know, this should not be confused with any sort of long, substantive trial on the merits. It should just literally be, are you one of those folks? Yeah, it looks like you are. Goodbye.
And what's interesting about what you say, which is right on, the advocates on the left are asking for full-blown due processes. And they're doing that because they know the system simply can't handle that number of people. Isn't that really the motivation in those circumstances?
Yeah, grind it to a halt. I mean, look, if you're literally going to suggest that there should be these hotly contested, significant, you know, rules of evidence applying kind of battles in administrative courts, you're going to get through 2 a day, and, you know, do the math in terms of how that's really going to work out. And of course, it's always the slippery slope. You know, we're entitled to a full-blown hearing, which obviously means we have to have appeals as well. And so the intent is clearly to drag things into the muck, to make it grind to a halt, and to essentially liberate a number of people that never had any business being in this country.
Jim, you always have great common sense, my friend. I appreciate you very much. God bless you.
All right, good seeing you.
We'll be right back.
And of course, Davey is not back on camera yet. So while we have this screen and it just doesn't look all kinds of messed up, I'm going to go ahead and edit some things and bring back the cameras and everything to a good point. But it really bothers me, ladies and gentlemen, while we're doing this, and Davey's fucking up everything, while we're doing this here, oh, God damn it. What camera am I on? I can't do it. I can't do it off the top of my head like that. Davey, get your ass back on the fucking camera. I don't even know what you did, but it fucked up everything. Get the hell back. Yeah, he just dove the fuck out on me. All right. But I will say this. It is incredibly fucking insulting as an American citizen that you're sitting here trying to tell me that illegals, you motherfuckers, I swear to God, Fox News, shut the fuck up with your goddamn stupid ass website. You can't do shit with it. Look, close, it pops back, fuck back up. Oh, it didn't come back down in the corner. Look, fuck around. prosecutors in left-wing Minnesota County Attorney's Office were required to consider defendants' race when crafting plea deals, according to a local report citing internal documents. Office of Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty, which recently let a Democrat-connected alleged Tesla vandal off with a slap on the wrist, issued an internal document negotiations policies cases for involving adult defendants. It directs prosecutors to consider racial identity and age as they negotiate plea deals, local Minnesota outlet Care 11 first reported last week. I'm sorry, hold the fuck up. Are you literally going to sit there and tell me that the color of skin comes into a whole defining factor of what happens in plea deals? Why? Because they may be black and they're oppressed, and then all of a sudden they commit murder, and the plea deal is they get what? 2 years supervised probation? Meanwhile, if a white man does the same damn thing, he's sold up the fucking river and could be put on death row. What the fuck is this, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, I don't understand. This is affirmative action at its fucking best in lawfare. Now, I will remind you, ladies and gentlemen, these people that are doing this in Hennepin County, Mary Moriarty, comes from the same people that said black people are too stupid to get IDs. Black people are too stupid to know what a computer is. Black people can't fucking function unless we give them a better space in society to succeed because, well, they're too fucking stupid to do it on their own. Illegal immigrants in this goddamn country, illegal immigrants, well, they're only good for picking your fruit and scrubbing your toilets. These motherfuckers are sitting here saying, and I'm going to get real with you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a shit. Because Davey's still fucking up the cameras. He's not back. He ain't checking shit. I'm going to get real with you, ladies and gentlemen. It is statistically true. The black population makes up 13 to 15% of this country. Okay. They create 6%. I'm sorry. 6% of the black population, 6% of that 13% commit 52%, roughly, of all violent crime. Okay. You back?
Yeah, sorry. The baby was screaming her fucking head off.
Oh, I've been going hell off on you because as soon as you left, your camera dropped, everything dropped, and we're just screwed visually right now.
The baby was screaming her fucking head off when I went upstairs.
Well, your camera's still fucky. Everything's still fucky. You're going to have to deactivate and reactivate again. Or just back out and come back in, yes.
Sorry. Yeah, the baby was screaming her head off.
Try it again. Just start the cam. Maybe we can come back with visuals.
Hold on. Coming to...
This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry. Like I said, the baby was screaming her fucking head off.
And he immediately leaves again. This is awesome. I wish you guys could see. There he is again. Are we good?
Sorry. Yeah, we're good.
Nope.
The baby was screaming her head off when I went upstairs. Sorry.
Your camera's still not going?
Come
on. Davey? Are you there? Apparently no. But God. All right. Are you done? No? Reboot your damn computer then. Everything's shutting the fuck down on you. Reboot. We'll keep it on this screen while I keep running. Hopefully we can get his ass back. All right. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Fuckery happens when you're dealing with everybody across the way. But, again, like I was saying, though, the black community makes up 13% of this country. 13 to 15%. Okay? Through whatever estimates you can find. Roughly around 6% of that 13% commit 52% of all violent crime. And now they're saying, because black people are too stupid to know the error of their actions, you must go light on them. These are the same people that said black people are too stupid to get IDs. They're too stupid to know what computers are. Anybody of a person of color, if you are not white, any plea deal, we're going to go light on. Okay? Because of the color of your skin, because you've been oppressed your entire life, your entire existence, the entire existence of you being in this country, your skin color, your kinfolk being in this country. Because of that, we're now going to let you commit murder and give you house arrest. Now I'm being hyperbolic as shit, but is this where this is leading? I'm seriously, I know visually you can't see any of us right now. Davey's still fucky with the cams. But is this where we're going with this? While racial identity and age are not appropriate grounds for departures from Minnesota sentencing guidelines. Hold on. Davey's calling. Hold on. What's up, brother? Okay. I still need a camera and
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. My whole fucking.
Okay. I still need a camera for everything. All right. Okay. All right. Life and everything about it, right? But anyway, while racial identity and age are not appropriate grounds for departures from Minnesota sentencing guidelines, in quotes, proposed resolutions should consider the person charged as a whole person, including their racial identity and age. The internal document states according to the outlet. Hold up. Your age plays a factor in shit? I'm sorry, to a certain point, you could say that age plays a factor in things. I understand that. I get that. 100% behind that as a whole. However, your race shouldn't play a factor in any of that. Why does the color of your skin, your genetic markers, everything that makes you who you are, play a factor in whether your plea deal is sent up the fucking river or not? Hey, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We got the visuals back.
I'm sorry, guys. The baby was screaming her head off when I went upstairs.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I had to give it, and I was giving you shit while you were gone, of course.
Yeah, no, my apologies. Like I said, the baby was screaming her fucking head off when I went upstairs because, that's what babies do.
Right.
That's what babies do.
They go on a little bit further here. While these factors should not be controlling, they should be part of the overall analysis. Racial disparities harm our community, lead to distrust, and have a negative impact on community safety. Prosecutors should be identifying and addressing racial disparities and decision points as appropriate. This bitch, Hennepin County Attorney Mayor Marody speaks at video address. This bitch right here, this white knight motherfucker is saying black people are too goddamn dumb to know the consequences of their own actions, so we must go easy on them. And I need to fix your green screen. But yeah.
We've also been going for a long time, Richard.
2.5 hours. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We do have to kind of end it. I just kind of want to bring that up and save our own asses with this. So we just don't have a failure at the very end of the night. But the policy is set to take effect on April 28th, according to the outlet. Davey, let me ask you a question. We'll wrap it up with this one right here at the end of this here.
What?
How do you feel about the color of your skin, the genetic markers in your body playing a factor on whether you get a good plea deal or not? Coming from a Puerto Rican man.
Yeah, these fucking bitches are retarded. These bitches are retarded. Because I'm a light-skinned Puerto Rican. I'm a very white-skinned Puerto Rican. So I wouldn't get a light I wouldn't get a light schedule. But, you know, if I was darker, like a fucking Dominican, this is why Puerto Ricans and Dominicans don't get along. Because Dominicans are darker and they get a lighter sentence than Puerto Ricans.
Did we just hit the victim hierarchy again? What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah. Dominicans get a lighter fucking sentence because they're darker than Puerto Ricans.
How the fuck did we get here?
We always get here, Richard. Don't fucking... Yeah, Dominicans would get a lighter sentence because they're not as light-skinned as Puerto Ricans.
All right, Emma Vickland,
I'm sorry, guys.
calm the fuck down.
I'm sorry, guys. The baby was screaming her fucking head off. And I was trying to do whatever I could to...
I guess I could say this, though. As far as what you just said, Dominicans to your skin color or Puerto Rican, I can see. I can see that being a thing, especially seeing as how they're now taking, in some areas, taking a look at the color of your skin to say, yeah, that murder, 2 months house arrest. Because, hey, we enslaved you, and you've never known anything about that. That is insulting as fuck, especially from a white man whose family came across after slavery and whose family literally stood with black people during the civil rights movement and everything like that. That is incredibly insulting that these same motherfuckers are now sitting there saying black people are too stupid to function in society, so therefore we must give them a pass. And it's not just directly directed towards black people. This is literally because of the immigration shit of these people that are out there raping you and everything. But it is taken to that thing when you actually think about that here in the United States. It's taken to that kind of level because of I guess you could actually chalk that up to the George Floyd effect. You know, because of the George Floyd lie, like literally the black versus white disparity in this fucking country exploded.
Amanda said, wrap it up, Richard. Let's go.
I'm trying to wrap it the fuck up, but I started a story right when this asshole was gone because I tried to have to save shit. But I mean,
I'm sorry. The baby.
The
Listen,
baby takes precedent.
I'm sorry.
I
The
get
baby. The baby takes precedent over everything, and she's
your
crying.
Your shit shit the bed as soon as you left. That's what I'm upset about.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about the baby.
The baby takes precedent over everything.
I'm over here eating fucking waffles. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's just insulting as fuck to me because there should be absolutely no reason the color of your skin plays a factor in anything in our fucking life. We are the great melting pot. But tell me why the Democrat Party always says people of color are too goddamn stupid and we need to give them a helping hand simply because of the color of their skin.
Tell me why.
That's all I want to know. That's a question I literally need to answer.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
But what you got for the end of this, Davey?
I never want to hear you say, I want it that way.
That horrible rendition. Yeah. What you got for the end of this, though?
Nothing. The baby was crying, and I was trying to make sure she was better. And that's it. I was just trying to make sure the baby was better. And yeah, I love you all.
This motherfucker's done.
I'm not gonna listen, Linda.
Oh.
I love you all. I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you. But my baby is more important than every single one of you.
Nobody said anything different.
No. Yeah, no.
I was just
you were like you're like, hey, wait, hey, where'd you go?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, the baby. I'm like, the baby.
I said, where'd you go? Because your your computer shit the fucking bed immediately after you left, and I was just like, visuals are fucked. What am I gonna do?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
The video, the computer is fucking retarded.
How is it you are making me justify the fact that I'm just like, hey, camera,
shut up? The video, I don't know what happened, but the baby was crying, and I grabbed her. Holy shit, we have 1.05.
Yeah,
we have 1.05 now.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Rob's redirect worked. They've been all witnessing your shit the entire night.
I love you all. Holy shit, we have 1.05. Holy balls! Oh my god! I love you.
Before this motherfucker breaks down yet again.
Shut your face, Richard. I love you all. Holy shit, 1.05 of you motherfuckers.
Look, literally everybody, I'm gonna give Davey shit. I literally am. Every bit of the way, but we love the hell out of every single one of you. You are the reason why we are doing this now. You are the reason why we are going 5 days a week. You are the reason why we are going to make this work. And you are the reason why I am going to rage out when Davey's camera says, go fuck yourself. But yeah,
I love you all.
We appreciate this. It's a
1.05. It was 1.03 the other day when I was watching it. I looked at it. And it was it's now 1.05. And I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you.
While you're doing that, Davey,
I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the fucking best. You guys are why we do what we do every fucking day. You guys are what we do, are the reason why we're here. I can't believe 1.05K of you people are here listening to our stupid voices. I love you all. I'm not gonna lie. I love the fuck out of every single one of you.
This motherfucker's in tears.
I am, man. I am.
See how you moved him?
I love every single one of you. You guys are the reason why we do what we do. And I can't. Fuck.
Can I finish it out?
I can't hold back the tears that I have for every single one of you. And I appreciate fuck out of every single one of you.
Can
and
I finish
I appreciate you all. Go ahead.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, while he said that 17 times, look, we really do appreciate every single one of you. This is the reason why we are doing this. This is the reason why we are here. And look, hey, check this out. We've had viewers on our show. We're definitely going to keep doing that. Got some scenes built. We got some things going on. How about you come talk to us? You out there. Yeah, you want to step up? You want to add your 2 cents to a situation? You want to talk about it? Let's go. Come on. This is why we are here, ladies and gentlemen. This is all about you. This is for you. And this is us being stupid on camera and just being organic as hell. We appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you. We're going to continue to do this. We may scrap a show for Davey's little sessions.
Shut up, stupid.
Or my sessions, because I may do it too. But we're all here. It's all organic. Everything you see is what you get with us. We appreciate the fuck out of you. Every single one of you. But look, gotta run. Gotta get up in the morning. He's got to take care of the baby. And apparently get his ass back to sleep as soon as you can. Y'all have a good night. And we'll see you again very soon, Davey.
We love you. Love the president. We can't start our own little business here.
That's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay. I just visit, have no shame. I admit it. Looking to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.